This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Megadeth. That's tonight.
Tonight.
Oh, legends in town. Good morning to rock legends, rock royalty.
The Mustaine train has hit Winnipeg. They had an incident in Western Canada. I think one of their tour trucks, like equipment trucks, had taken a flip a couple of days ago, but it seemed like the show went on and everybody was okay. But
yeah, somebody on the text line, a Saskatoon guy, says Megadeth gave a great show here last night.
That's awesome.
We're in for a treat.
Someone out of Saskatoon listening to us.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's Leonard.
All
He
right.
texts quite often, actually. Believe he's a Winnipegger, making a living out in Saskatoon right now.
We get them from everywhere.
Yep.
Like I'm telling you, this text line, they just roll in because with technology, specifically, what the hell's our app called again?
Seeker.
Seeker. How did I forget that? We get a couple emails a day about it. Anyway, Seeker, you can listen anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who listen on Seeker. And good morning to all of you. 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station, 610 PJV. I want to send a shout out. This is going back last week, so I'm sorry. I ran into this gentleman, great dude, Justin from All Star Roofing and Renos, 6 years sober as of September.
Awesome.
And he was, I want to say it was, where were we? We're at a grocery store. We're both at self-check, I think, paying for our groceries, and wound up talking to each other. And I said, hey, what's your name? And told him I'd give him a shout out. And it's a few days late, so I'm sorry, Justin. But lots going on. I forget sometimes.
Sure, you had to put the groceries away.
I even made note. I put it in my phone. I'm like, Justin, you know what? I'm so forgetful. What's your name? Who do you work for? Just so I wouldn't forget.
What's rare is a discussion at self-checkout. Usually it only happens at the cashier, right? Because things are moving along in a train, so good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to
Good
get
on
distracted,
Justin.
too. I'm not that good at self-check. There's things you got to look for the different kinds of
God.
apples. And
I hate to tell you that the first experience I had was self-check because I was at a Shoppers and they didn't have anybody at the stand because you know me. I like to deal with human beings.
Yeah.
And it took me a good 5 minutes. Thank God I kept looking over my shoulder that nobody was around me. Where to hit the credit card because there's a little spot here and then you're waiting for the beep. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Unless I hear a beep, I can't take my item. I think, right? I don't know. I was getting a little panicky. Anyway, there's Megadeth rolling all day long, right up till concert time today, too. So you'll hear a lot of your favorite Megadeth tracks today.
that is beautiful. By the way, going back to self-check for a second.
Yeah.
They come quick, too. The women who monitor, like the self-check managers that stand there, if you start screwing something up, they're right there.
Yeah.
Like they're there to help you. Sometimes it's like, you could have given me another, I appreciate you're doing your job, but another 30 seconds, I think I could have sorted this
I
out.
believe you, but my life went into slow-mo. It could have been, they could have been there in 45 seconds to save me, but it sure felt like a lot longer,
You probably scanned the same item about 12 times.
I only had 2 items, and I wasn't hearing a beep.
Cost you $200.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
What is it about Winnipeg drivers that when you see snow clearing equipment, you need to get attracted to them? Why are you always 6 feet away from us? Get the hell out of our way and let us do our job, God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, speaking for motorists, we don't mean to crowd you. Sometimes you're behind a wall of snow clearing crew, an entire wall of a whole snow clearing crew, and you're like, what do I do here? I got to get by them. I don't want to get in their grill. I don't want to get in their way, but I do have to get by them. That's normal. Mm-hmm. So how do I go about this without, annoying them?
You're a bylaw breaker.
Yeah, from way back.
And it involves snow clearing. I don't know if right now is the time for you to chime in about snow clearing.
But it's a good point. If these snow clearing crews want to give us some tips on what would make everyone's life easier, I think that'd be helpful.
Good call. I'd love to hear it.
Because there's a lot of us that don't want to disturb the process, but we don't know what's right, what the etiquette is.
And you got to get to work.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, a call about graders and driving too fast. You don't get this.
I got a ticket in Sage Creek going by the school in the school zone, just 30 kilometers. What gives a grader the right to go full highway speed with that thing going through the school zone. Does that make any sense? I want some comments about that.
I've never seen them moving that fast in residential neighborhoods.
I wonder if they get caught on those ticket cameras and, and the grader guy has to go to court over it.
That's interesting, though. In a school zone, anything's going to seem quicker than 30, right?
For sure.
So, yeah.
Okay, and by the way, on the text line, you will never, this is snow clearing. You will never not annoy us. Just get past us fast. Don't sit in our hip like a lost puppy. Sorry. A call for Vinny here, and I believe Connor Hellebuck.
Good morning, ladies and gents. It is Monday morning. Just want to say congratulations to Hellebuck. And to a message to Vinny. I love you, Vinny, but unfortunately, not everybody's for sale. Anyways, have a good day. I guess that means our Mike too's not for sale. Talk to you later.
And of course, that gets back to Vinny's lottery winnings if he ever wins the lottery.
Yeah, I don't think we ever said we weren't for sale.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't heard from Vinny back,
that's right.
actually.
Yeah, we have.
We did?
Right here. He's got a new, there's a lot of adjustments to his plan here.
Hey, it's not a change in plans. Me, I'm changing plans like I'm changing my underwear. I decided to give everybody $1 million. But, maybe you never got the text like Joe said. Joe said he never got the text. Oh, sorry, Joe. I deeply apologize. I didn't know sometimes you don't get texts when I text you. I had no idea. But then again, I don't know what goes on, at City. I always thought you guys get texts all the time. But anyways, you're all going to get $1 million. Yeah. I ain't going to change it this time, I swear. I'm going to keep it. Vicky, Shane, Philly, and Joe. Iron Mike, okay, that's a question mark. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it should be.
No, what I'm saying is that I like talking to Iron Mike about music. A couple minutes, just 2-3 minutes of his time.
Don't give him anything.
Maybe every, 2-3 months. That's it. That's not asking for much, I don't think so. But anyways, you guys are getting $1 million. I will win it within 2 years.
Ooh.
Listen, I've just thought of this. Vinny, we have a staff meeting tomorrow. I know how much you like to be in a room with Iron Mike. You can take my spot in the staff meeting, okay? You can pretend you're me in that meeting.
Yeah.
How about that? That's not bad.
Yeah.
You think Mike would
Put
be okay?
on glasses and a bomber cap?
Wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap with some action, some heat for me from the hooligan. He's clearly on Team Vicky from yesterday, as was about 85% of our listeners, about the whole, should I be out there snow clearing my driveway at 3:45 in the morning like I did yesterday. Now, I will say a lot of people were offering sort of an olive branch about like how loud is your snowblower.
Which is fair.
Yeah, it's one of those battery operated ones. Joe has one too.
Yeah,
they're not
very loud.
They're not very loud, but let me just play the call here from Hooligan, and then we can react.
Tell you right now, Phil, if you and I were neighbors, I'm a very light sleeper. And you're starting that electric snowblower of yours, even though it's quieter, and that would wake me up at 3 in the morning, 3:30, we would have a big problem. Big problem, I'll tell you that much. You'd have to move or not snowblow until you got home from work. Because you do that at like 3:30, 3:45 in the morning is nothing but ridiculous, honestly. I mean, you have no consideration for your neighbors? Like, come on. That's ridiculous. And now you're going to get mad at me now.
No.
And then ban me probably.
No.
But come on.
You are not banned. You're too integral. You're the Bone Phone Hooligan. You're allowed your
That's
opinion.
right.
It's who you are.
Sure, and so is everybody else.
That's right. It's a fun conversation. I learned how many people are light sleepers and would be very annoyed with that. I do intend to talk to one of my neighbors, my direct neighbor on my right, Daryl.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I'll ask him if he's ever heard it, because
Also ask him if he is a heavy sleeper. We need all the data.
You need all the facts?
Yeah.
Have I ever woken you up, Daryl? Come on. That's the
Bring a clipboard.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
As is quite often the case, swift response on the Boston Pizza text line to some of the Bone Phone calls. 762-555. Hey, the guy complaining about the grader going full highway speed in a school zone is a little dramatic. The grader I use is pretty fast compared to others, and it maxes out at 44K.
Oh.
There is no, quote, highway speed for a grader, LOL.
Okay, 44 and a 30.
So he could not have been going any faster
Yeah.
than 44. That big machinery does look like it's moving quicker when it gets go. Like 44 would look fast for a grader. Maybe that was like the optical illusion part
Yeah,
of it.
because they're so big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe it was souped up by like Vin Diesel, like Fast and Furious style. Just
That'd be okay. Like
Yeah.
a souped up grader that he's
Yeah.
racing with other
that's
graders.
right. Yeah. We don't know what goes on the streets when we're not around. Who
Imagine the
knows?
rest of that crew, though, eh? How did Bobby get the good grader today? It's all souped
It's
up.
probably
the rest
got
of
a
us
better radio in it too,
Yeah.
and better heat
Yeah,
and everything
that's
else.
right.
I often wonder, I have never been inside of one of these machines. Do they have radios? They must have radios, I would think.
Like radios to
To
listen
listen
to
to us.
music? Oh, okay.
I wonder.
I don't know if they do.
Well,
Maybe.
How's the heat?
You would have to think some would. I mean, you can have whatever. Look at farm equipment. You hear guys all the time. They said they got a better stereo in their
Yeah.
unit there than they do in the house sometimes,
Maybe
right?
they bring their own Bluetooth, but you got to
Yeah.
also be aware of what's around you. So maybe you have to
Yeah.
hear the cars.
I
don't
think
know.
it's a BYO, speaker.
Bring your own speaker?
Bring your own speaker deal. I would have to think.
Yeah, probably.
But you're right. I mean, they're bouncing around, turning around, doing full 360s, like, you know, in traffic. And there was a lot of be careful calls. But on both sides, the text line was saying, even on just the civilian side, that sometimes they're in an area you don't know whether to be how far back, like because guys are bouncing around doing their thing.
Yeah.
You don't know if they see you in the blind spots, right? So
I'll usually kind of slow down and wait a little and then proceed. Yeah, I know they said get out of the way quickly, but I'll go slow through just to make sure.
I had a guy on the corner of Grant and Kenniston moving some stuff, so I couldn't get into the right lane, so I just stayed back. I didn't know how far back he needed to come. I got a wave.
You got
I got a wave from one of the yeah.
Love a wave.
That was cool.
I get the go already
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
sometimes because right.
And that's okay too. At least you're
Sure.
getting told
Yeah,
that
recognition.
they're giving you the through. Yeah.
Acknowledgement that you're there because you're right when especially like a front end loader goes forward and then you're like, are they coming back now? Like, so you're very cautious and you don't know if they see you. So
I'll be honest, with all the snow we've had and this roller coaster ride and all the ruts on the residentials, it's good we're talking about snow clearing right now because by Saturday, all the residentials will be done, and they're terrible.
yes, they.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
The surface of the moon.
I'd
over
rather
there.
be having this conversation than not.
Yeah, it's easy to be thrown right out of control.
Oh, yeah.
Like with those ruts, it's insane.
Yeah.
Here we go, Matt. Those big machines, this is on the text line, have great heat and decent stereos, depending on what brand you're using.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Komatsu I run has that's a good name.
Yeah.
Komatsu has a radio, air conditioning, good heater, cruise.
Ooh.
Cruise does up to 51 maxed out.
Wait, why do you need cruise control in a
well, you
machine
get it
like
up
that?
to 51.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what's trending.
With Philly Joe and Vicky.
Did you guys ever watch the X-Files?
Very familiar with it. I've watched some, not
Yeah.
much. Not enough
Me
to be an
too.
expert or anything.
Yeah, my late wife was a huge fan, even had the CD box set
Oh,
and
sure.
everything. Like, she was all in, and no. But that was her show
Oh,
on
it
her
was
own,
huge,
right?
right?
Yeah, I
Well,
couldn't do it.
They're bringing it back, I think, for like the 10th time. They've done it a few times, but this time no Duchovny or Anderson, although they could make cameos in the future. This one's being written and directed by Ryan Coogler, who is just red hot right now. He wrote and directed Sinners, which has been cleaning up during award season. He's also the guy behind Black Panther. Chris Carter, the show's original creator and showrunner, he's going to be an executive producer, so they'll still have a feel of the old show.
Right.
but,
Reboots are incredible, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With this many streaming sites out there, somebody's willing to pay to get a trademark name.
I do feel like a show like this will fare better in the reboot world than like rebooting a comedy or something. There's just more to grasp onto.
I just read that they're getting Christian Bale and Leo DiCaprio together for Heat 2.
Yeah.
Right? So
That'd be
another
great.
reboot with two heavyweight names
Sure,
in a
yeah.
movie.
But I mean, sorry, Vicky, but if the
Yeah.
first one's done really well and it
Yes.
was a massive success and there's more work to be, like the Game of Thrones universe, they're coming up with a new idea on a spinoff every year.
Yeah,
So why
sure.
not? Yeah.
Exactly. And also there's like a new generation who didn't watch the original X-Files, right?
Right.
This one's for the gamers. Phil, I know you dabble from time to time. Working out before playing video games can actually boost your performance.
Okay.
So here's what they
I
did.
haven't tried that yet.
Think about it. So researchers tested 34 e-athletes, and they found that doing 30 minutes of moderate intensity cycling improved their reaction time, their aim, speed, and accuracy. They also had a better visual memory right after exercise.
You know what else will do that? 30 more minutes of gaming. It'll make you better.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Want to get a house party going? Let me tell you. Walls start shaking. Gets the vibe going. Not a lot of dancing. Like,
Keep it in the kitchen, though.
There's a pro tip right there. Not necessarily a dance floor attractor, but it there's a vibe to that at a house party.
It's hard to dance to. It's
Yeah,
fast.
Fast.
Whoa.
You better have a massage booked the next day.
That's right, yeah.
92.1 City. Winnipeg's Rock Station. What a banger at 7 o'clock. Metallica.
It's one of those days you hope you have benefits at work.
Yeah,
where you
that's
can book
right.
a chiropractic appointment or a massage.
Muscles you didn't even know existed, like you were cross-country skiing.
Yes.
Oof, definitely, yeah. I want to say good morning to Lainey and Lori. Lainey, one of the nurses over at Canadian Blood Services, and I gave blood yesterday, and she was fantastic. And big City fan. Big Joe Aiello fan, I'm going to say
who
that.
isn't?
Wow.
Going way back,
I'll
Lainey.
be there in March.
Yeah, oh man, she's pumped. Yeah, and she knew all the history. Like she was talking about the Brother Jake days, and then a big conversation started with some other people who were giving blood about. So not only the first morning show was Brother Jake at 92.1 City.
Yes, he was.
Right, so somebody knew that was giving blood, and then the one of the guys pipes in. I know the first song this city played.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, Highway Star.
Yes, it was. From Deep Purple.
And an entire conversation about the history of 92.1 City.
I've passed out giving blood.
You have, eh?
I have.
I fainted once, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon. They take a lot of precautions
Yeah,
against
they
that.
do.
You lay out now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I've had a lot of good experiences doing it, too. And it's a really simple process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know your blood type?
Yeah, A+, A positive.
You're an A+.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't.
Did you find out yours?
No, it's
They
in
didn't
my.
tell you
They didn't
yesterday?
tell me. No.
I think they'll send you a card,
I'm
and
gonna get a
that'll
card.
have your blood type on it.
Yeah.
What's yours, Joe?
I'm B positive, so I'll never forget that.
yeah.
It's an easy one to remember, like yours.
I have a card in my wallet from a long time ago, but I switched wallets. Aiello gave me a new wallet.
It's right next to his jumbo video card. his old.
He's one stamp away from a free rental.
Yeah.
Because I used to complain about my giant wallet all the time. I had
Yeah.
this big fat wallet.
I got him one that pops,
Oh,
so
it's
your
so
card
good.
pops up, and it's also giving you the metal protection.
So you're not sitting lopsided?
Yeah.
It's a little gift. The guy does a lot for me
That's really
behind the
sweet.
scenes.
I get a lot of compliments on that wallet. I pull it out, and you push a little button, and all the cards come up.
Cool. How many does it hold?
5,
I got all my cards in there.
except his Canadian Blood Services.
I didn't have that one.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Would you rather?
Wednesday. Would you rather Wednesday?
Brought to you by Expert Electric.
Yeah, here we go. 762-555. If you'd like to play along on the text line, we love it when you play along. Participation is key. Vicky, we'll start with you.
Okay.
Would you rather show up for a doctor's appointment and your normal doctor isn't there, so it's a fill-in doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be Beaker from the Muppets? You remember that dude?
Yeah, of course, I love Beaker.
Yeah,
Sure.
Or Nick Riviera, Dr. Nick Riviera from The Simpsons is the fill-in doc.
Yeah, they're both going to cause some damage.
Beaker was a giant klutz, right?
He
like
was
he'd
a
knock and
klutz.
causing explosions.
He
Yes.
meant well, and
did.
maybe I'm going to go with him because the intention is good.
Yeah.
Dr. Nick is nobody should be going to him because you don't know what he's going to give you for medication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Dr. Nick kind of reminds me of, the buddy you have that can medicate you in in different ways, not legally.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Beaker because, I mean, the name itself at least describes science.
Yeah.
Beaker. So
And you couldn't really understand Beaker either. I don't think
No.
he was speaking like it was mumbling and stuff.
It was like squeaking. Not
Yes,
squeaking,
there was
but
some squeaking,
almost.
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
Just gibberish.
Would you rather, Vicky? You're hosting a party, and the theme of the party is that you're going to run through the sprinkler in the front yard, and you got to sell this. Like, this is going to be awesome. Setting up the sprinkler in the front yard, or host a Twister party. So you're playing Twister, and this is you're going to try to convince everybody this is going to be awesome.
I feel like if I'm hosting a Twister-themed party, people are going to get the wrong idea about that. They're going to think they have to put their keys in the fishbowl or something like that.
See, I didn't even think of that part.
Yeah, I feel like sprinklers a little safer. Summertime, sure, everyone hot. It's a barbecue. I think that'll go down a little easier.
Okay.
you don't think getting wet, sliding all over the yard and that is as sexy as Twister, huh?
It's a little more organic if it goes in that direction.
You are right about that. There's slim margins here on both sides. This is a tough question.
I'm just visualizing Joe running through the sprinkler in the front yard, convincing all his buddies this is awesome.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to want to play Twister. I can tell you that much.
Instead of poker night, guys.
It's guys' night. Let's play Twister.
Plus, all the sounds we'd be making, like, oh, I gotta hit the orange. Oh, no, I'm gonna go with the sprinkler.
Yeah, I guess Twister is a young man's game.
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Flexibility issues.
I couldn't do it for 10 seconds anymore. Okay, would you rather be hunted in the Strangers movie? So they come, knock. It's the home invaders. If you're familiar with the Strangers
I'm not,
movies.
but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they've
It's
got
a formula that's been used before.
Yeah, or be lost in the woods, a la Blair Witch Project.
Ooh, at least Strangers, I've got the home field advantage.
Yeah.
I know what's in my house, what can be used as a weapon. There's a bit of a barrier. Like, how do they get in? I have to let them in, right?
In the
They're just
Strangers
not-
movies,
yeah.
well, they got axes. They just bust the door
see.
down, so they're going to get in.
Yeah, it is a more enclosed space, so there's that to think about. But I think at least I'm familiar with the surroundings. The woods, what do I know about the woods? You trip on a root, you're done.
That's right. And it's just terrifying.
That's happened in many movies, too. I had motion sickness watching the Blair Witch Project in the theater because it was the one camera.
Yeah.
Handheld. Yeah, seriously.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, it was goofy because it was like watching, this person with the one camera. But I agree with Vicky. Inside, at least you're in your own surroundings. You can grab something yourself in the woods, like what we're going to look at for moss on the side of a tree to see what direction. No time to pull out a compass, right? Yeah.
And I could see you chatting it up with the Strangers, like maybe convincing them not to
Talk them down a bit. Can we wait till the show's over, like I'm watching a program when they're coming in? I can see that, too.
Sit down, have a sandwich.
Yeah.
We'll wrap with this one. Would you rather, Vicky, have globophobia, that's a fear of balloons, or puppaphobia, that's a fear of puppets?
Oh, I thought it was going to be puppies. Gosh, I think I'm in less contact with puppets on a day-to-day than I am with balloons.
No puppeteers?
Not as many as I should be around. So fear of puppets. I also feel like that's a more legitimate fear.
Than
Sometimes
balloons.
they're very creepy.
I
like
agree.
ventriloquist dummies? Get out of here.
Yeah, not just the dummy itself, but the way the people talk to the dummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Full
weird
conversations.
sometimes. Balloons usually mean celebration and fun.
Can you imagine having
Release.
to tell people, I'll come to your party, but you can't have balloons?
Yeah.
I got a phobia?
Yeah.
With those balloon arches being all the rage, you can't ruin a baby shower.
No kidding.
You stop getting invited, I think.
And then when they become available on sale on Facebook Marketplace, the balloon arch, the next day after the party so somebody else can use it. That's not
act quick,
happening
though.
with puppets.
So you're both going with puppaphobia?
Yeah. Bring it
Okay,
on.
good. That's Would You Rather Wednesday.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
This happens to the average person about every 3 days. So every few days, this will happen to the average person.
780 City, 780 2484. Good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Oh, that's Philly.
This will happen to the average person every 3 days.
Correct.
They will need to contact some form of tech support vis-a-vis their phone, their computer.
Some IT issue.
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, that's Lifeline 1.
Every 3 days.
You can use me, Vicky, or the Boston Pizza text line if you need some help. Good morning, City.
I'm going to go with
A lifeline,
Studies.
perhaps? Oh, sorry.
Studies.
Surveys. You get on the phone a survey.
That's a good answer, but no, not surveys.
That's a good guess, actually.
Yeah, it is.
This happens to the average person about every 3 days. I would have to say this is a very good thing, a positive thing.
Well, there goes my guess.
Big
Okay.
hint right off the hop.
Yeah.
It's positive. Hello, City.
Hi there. I'll go with Billy for a lifeline.
Okay, lifeline 2. I'm going to say a family member touches base or you touch base with a family member.
Good answer as well, but no.
Sorry,
No.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and Thunder tickets up for grabs this morning. Hello, City.
Morning. Is it a gangbang?
No.
No. Every 3 days. That's a lot.
Yeah, who could keep up?
Yeah,
Jeez.
organizing would be a big problem, I think, every 3 days.
Logistics,
Yeah.
Logistics.
By the
People
way,
have things to do, you know?
that guy used to call every day with that guess, no matter what the question.
And you know what? He's never been right in the entire time of this contest.
Yeah.
780
One day,
City.
maybe.
Yeah, one day. That'll be the day that he's not listening.
Hello.
Is it check the mail?
Not check their mail, no.
Reminder, it's positive, according to Joe.
Yeah.
Not that checking the mail can't be positive.
Happens to the average person every 3 days.
Yeah. Every few days on average, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it shagging the old lady?
No.
We're just classing the
No.
joint up this
Oh,
morning.
boy.
No. But
She's lucky, let me tell you.
but that could be part of the answer, believe it or not. It
Yeah.
could be.
Oh,
It could
okay.
be.
Could be part of the answer. Good morning, City.
Relations could be part of the answer.
Hello. Yeah, you got a guess for us?
Is it shaving?
Not shaving.
Mm-hmm.
No.
See, now the women would, well, I guess women shave too, like, other.
Sure.
Right, so.
Other parts?
Hello, City.
Is it going on a date?
No.
We still have, 3 lifelines left?
Yeah.
It can be me, Vicky, or the Boston Pizza text line. Hello, City.
Good morning. Is it like having wine or some kind of alcohol?
No.
Any of this stuff close yet, Joe?
No. It's sort of the vicinity of the relations on average that could lead to the correct answer.
Destination dinner theater as well as Rock and
you know
Thunder?
what I mean? If you're having relations, it has nothing to do with drinking or eating. It has more to do with the aftermath.
Hello.
The aftermath, I kind of blew my answer out of the
Yeah.
water. I was gonna say get intimate or get close to your partner before.
No.
No.
This would be
Okay.
after.
All right.
Thank you.
Aftermath.
Hello, City.
How about change their sheets?
No.
Every
a lot.
3 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of sheets.
It's a lot of laundry.
Yeah, no doubt. 780 City, hi there.
Hey there. Do you have any lifelines, Wade?
We sure do. Philly, Vicky, or the Boston Pizza text line.
I will go Vicky today.
I was afraid of that. Aftermath of aftermath of relations, was that kind of what you were alluding
That's
to?
the clue. Yeah. It happens to the average person about every 3 days, this.
They cuddle with their partner.
Even after that. Even after the cuddling.
Okay. 780 City, 780 2484. Good morning, City.
I was going to go with that sheets one, so Philly, can you help me out?
Oh, my God. So this is even after that.
This one's tough.
Every 3 days. Receive a compliment.
Nope. Nope. Usually after relations, what happens?
Tell me, Joe.
Yeah, please tell us.
Well, this usually happens to one of your maybe your partner or you, but this will happen after relations.
Okay.
Hi, City.
Hi, fall asleep?
Yeah, but the perfect sleep.
Oh, that's what threw me off.
Every few days,
yes.
apparently, the average person will say they have the perfect night's sleep.
Really?
And yeah, I was surprised. I'm not a great sleeper going
No,
in,
me
but
neither.
usually after relations, you're probably going to sleep a little better.
Sure.
That's why I thought that was at least a good clue.
I would say so.
Yes.
Yeah, those are good sleeps.
Yeah, so a perfect
It was
night's
a
sleep.
long road to get there, but we got there.
We did, thanks to all the calls that came in. So the average person will get a perfect night's sleep every 3 days.
Who's this?
It's Lori.
Lori!
I don't know about relations every 3 days, but the perfect night's sleep at least,
If you
Lori.
want to sleep well.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Congratulations. Hang on.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Get out of there, Aiello. Stop trying to play mind games with Mike Evans.
Listen, I've got one of my favorite people, okay? Former wrestling heavyweight champion James Roth representing the Winnipeg Firefighters, and I'll tell you right now, no physicality. It's like wrestling. We got to do this interview with no physicality.
I'll get you guys to jump on the mic there. Guns and Hoses this Saturday, Canada Life Center, 3 o'clock face-off.
3 p.m., yeah, that's right.
Yeah, tickets are $10. You can still get your tickets. And I mean, it's so much more than a hockey game. The hockey's great, guys. But, you know, Mike, I'll get you to touch on just all the things that are going on that day because it was so much fun last year.
Yeah, I mean, the hockey game is great, but at the end of the day, it's the chance for us to kind of showcase downtown and make it something for our families to get out and just kind of really see, you know, both services, the WFPS and the WPS want to kind of give back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on out and have a day with your family and enjoy.
Oh, you guys gave back all right. There was a few punches thrown over here and a few over here, then a few goals, this and that. It was more intense than I was expecting.
Same.
But that made for a better hockey game, which, you know, is what it's all about in the charities. But there's a factor this year, guys, that we can all agree on. Miss Vicky Shea in the stands is going to bring it up a notch. I'm telling you, I got the call and I passed it along to Mike from Lisa Windsor of Mach 10, the band that plays at the Jets games. They wanted to be a part of it this year.
They wanted to, and they will be. We're gonna have them out as well. So we got the Jets house band, Lisa Windsor, and Mach 10 are going to be playing the show there.
And actually, I'm pretty good friends with Derek, the lead guitarist there.
From
great guy.
Harlequin.
Wonderful guy.
You're good friends with a lot of people. You're the ultimate baby face, except during the game. During the game, James Roth, former wrestling champion,
all biz
takes
friends with no one.
If I recall, you had a 3-point day last game, did you not?
You know, I really wasn't counting.
I was.
That's all he had to do.
Well, the only number that mattered was the one on the scoreboard, and ours was higher than theirs. So
okay, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, I think now. Mike Evans, WPS, it's a fun game. It's for charity, but you guys got revenge on your mind. I mean, you do. It's a fact. You're competitive.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to go a little younger, a little faster this year. We're going to hopefully be dishing out a little bit of revenge this year.
Yeah, Yellow. What do you think about that?
I'll tell you, I'm having a hard time communicating with my own team. This is the first communication I've had, and it's with the champ. Okay?
You haven't been to one practice.
I haven't been to one practice, haven't even had one lunch. I don't know. I'm walking in at the same time as everybody else on Saturday.
Your speech, though, was good last year. It's people still talk about it.
champ? It was pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we were all there a little earlier than the cops were last year, so we were a little more ready to go, and I think that showed. But, having the...
it's so slight, so subtle,
having
these
Joe
digs.
leading the helm there was some great motivation. And,
Thanks, champ.
But like you said, at the end of the day, it's all about raising money for charity and having a good time, and the game is kind of secondary to that. But speaking for all the players, it's still something we want to win.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll get both you guys to weigh in on this, but it's important to note that there's so many great things going on that day, but this is not like schmucky night. You guys are there. It's an intense game. You showed us that on the first shift with that skirmish, and everybody in the stands was like, okay, this is a legit intense game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys on both sides with some talent. I mean, obviously, Fire gets the opportunity to sleep through most nights and show up with fresh legs. But our guys they've been training hard this year too, and they're gonna get out there and try and give a little back.
Love it.
Well, a few more push-ups and he could have done the same thing, but that it is what it is. But we'll be ready to go.
Is that what it's going to come down to? Do we need to have a feats of strength before this game goes to really get everything
I don't
moving?
know. In the hallway, push-up contest before we play the game.
I don't know if I want to go against the champ on that one.
Yeah. We were just talking off air though with the a lot of minor hockey teams. They've got their playoff schedules now because it is that time of year, so they can plan for something like this now on Saturday, and it's really a great event for those hockey teams, and you encourage them, guys, to wear their jerseys to the game. They can actually win something, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If we get anybody that's a member of not just hockey, but any team, so ringette, gymnastics, dance, whatever you got, if you are a member of a team show up in any type of your team gear, be it a jersey, a toque, a hat, a jacket. You're going to receive a ballot to enter for Moose tickets for your entire team and a pizza lunch courtesy of Boston Pizza. So the more folks you got from your team out there, the more entries you're going to get in for that. And yeah, ultimately we want to see teams out there and just showing, hey, join our team, see what you can do, a little bit of good for your community.
I will say this. I mean, all kidding aside, what you guys do every day in your lives is protecting us Manitobans, which is a wonderful thing. But to give back in a fun environment like this, that's next level. But there's some charities that are going to benefit from this. Let's talk about that a little bit. Never Alone Cancer Foundation.
Never Alone Foundation. We partnered with a couple of years ago with the World Police and Fire Games when I was in Winnipeg in 2023. At the end of the day, Never Alone Foundation. It's all about helping people in need, whether it's transportation, getting to appointments, or just everyday necessities. And since we've partnered with them, we've proudly been able to generate over $30,000 up until now. So. We'd love to keep that relationship strong and going, and hopefully by repeating as winners of the game this year, we get to donate the bigger pot.
You know what? I almost forgot who won last year. Thanks for that reminder, James. And Mike, no different here as far as Special Olympics Manitoba.
Yeah, same thing. So the Winnipeg Police have been partnered with Special Olympics Manitoba going back for a long, long time. We'd like to kind of just carry that torch on our side. And like I said, at the end of the day, there's no losers except the one team on the ice that doesn't have as many goals. We'll all see who that is this year. But ultimately, this is an event for the charities. And, we just want to get anyone out we can. There is going to be a 50-50 draw. It's going to be part of a larger draw as well.
Vicky, that's your department.
That's my department. I'm looking forward to giving that away.
Yeah, Vicky gets to press the big button in the third period there to end it. And so all of the proceeds from that are going to go to the True North Foundation and Project 11 as well.
Awesome.
I'm just throwing this out there to everybody involved in sports that hands out towels. I found out last year how important of a job it really is on the bench.
We were good at it. As guest coaches, Joe and myself, there's a lot of towels.
I wasn't feeling that great the first period, but by the second period, I really had it down as a routine.
Wait till you see the movie The Water Boy. You could get some good tips
You're
from
darn
that.
right.
Watch that before Saturday.
Everyone's got a role and a purpose.
That's right. Thanks, champ.
3:00 face-off on Saturday, Canada Life Center, Guns and Hoses for a great cause. Get your tickets now. Thanks for coming in, guys.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
The average person gets a great night's sleep about every 3 days. That was the completely useless question, JoJo.
Yes, it was. Would you agree with that, guys?
I feel like a perfect sleep is kind of rare for me.
Agreed. I'm going to go less for me. I'm going to say weekends is when I get that really nice, I needed that sleep. And even if it's just sleeping till 8 o'clock in the morning, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So every 5 days, every 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Joe?
I would agree. I'm not a sleeper, much of one anyway.
But you do sleep a little later on weekends.
If
whereas,
I can, yeah.
Yeah, when you can. And Vicky and I both, sounds like, tend to just naturally wake up early. I'll
7
get,
a.m. is sleeping in.
Yeah, right. And I'm lucky to get past 9, even on a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe panics at the self-checkout. Is that the right way to put it?
Well, the first time.
You're not a fan?
The first time I did it, yes.
He's a people person.
Yeah.
I prefer dealing with humans.
You won't go to the self-checkout even if it's an option?
Not by choice.
In general.
I had no choice that day because there was no clerk at the cash register. So, and then I finally found where the beeps were as far as using my credit card properly. 2 items, made it out of there alive.
I like having both, but if it's quick, if I'm doing anything like 3-4 items, I want self-check.
Yeah.
It's just faster.
Is there a limit on self-check on how many items?
I don't think so. I think it depends on where you go, maybe, but I've
Some
never seen it.
people are very quick.
Yeah.
Most people at self-check they have a express look about their groceries.
Yeah.
Usually it's like 5 to 8 items.
If I'm doing a big grocery shop, I like the in-person one because then I can bag as I go. And I like to be done bagging by the time I have to pay. That's always a personal goal.
No kidding. I was there. It sounded like I was playing Atari Pong. It was like...
I got destroyed in the snow snow clearing debate.
Yeah.
That came in yesterday. A lot of people saying you should not be. Well, the bylaw says you should not be using a snowblower before 7 o'clock in the morning during the week and 9 o'clock in the morning on weekends.
With Megadeth in town tonight, if I had to lose a bylaw discussion on noise, I would have thought Megadeth would have taken over the topic, but it was Phil Aubrey and his snow thrower.
That's right.
Actually, tomorrow morning's maybe the best time to do it because anyone going to Megadeth is going to have a hard time hearing afterwards. So that hopefully some of your neighbors are going to the show.
I'll get out and clean up some of the spots I missed the
There
other
you
day.
go.
Lots of Megadeth in the playlist today here on the station, by the way, to lead you up to the show.
Yep. We are your home of Megadeth, 92.1 City. The NHL is back tonight with
Thank
8
God.
games. Yeah, no kidding. It's been a couple of rough nights. Try putting together sports in the morning with no NHL.
Well, no wonder tonight might be the perfect sleep night then. We had 2 lousy nights with no hockey.
And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations are out. Vicky had this in her news all morning. Highlights for me, if I remember correctly, Iron Maiden and the Black Crowes.
Yeah, the whole list is up on our Facebook page if you want to take a look. We're asking who your top 5 would be. So let us know who you think should be inducted.
Okay, don't judge me, but she's up this year.
Yeah.
And I got no problem saying she's in my top 5.
Right. Big fan of her music, right?
Music,
Yeah.
of
All
course.
about the music.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%. I wonder, all joking aside, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Shakira, we joke about this all the time,
I'm
but they
telling
should
ya.
just change it to the Music
Yeah,
Hall of
let's
Fame.
end it.
Yeah, that's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly, Joe, and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.